guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch me. Today we're back with more Avatar The Last Airbender. We are watching book 1, episode 14, The Fortune Teller, which I can already tell sounds a little dramatic, because I'm gonna guess that like Sokka doesn't believe in like fortune telling, or maybe he does and Aang is gonna be like, you can't tell the future. Or he's gonna be like really into it and he's gonna be like, tell me the future because I'm so unsure of what's gonna happen, so tell me. So I'm interested to see how like the team is gonna divide apart on like fortune telling, because it's kind of one of those things that either you believe in it, you don't, or you just kind of think it's a fun little thing and don't put too much weight into it. That's kind of where I sit on the matter. So I'm excited to watch with you all. Keep in mind, if you want to see my next 2 reactions early, or if you just want to support the channel, you can do that by checking out my Patreon page, link down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started.
Oh, he is taunting us.
Try me, bitch.
You are so gonna be dinner.
Did you just water bend it?
Where's the fishing line?
Oh, I didn't think you would need it, Sokka.
It's all tangled.
I made you a necklace, Katara. I thought since you lost your other one.
Oh, that's so flippin'
Thanks, Aang.
sweet.
I love it.
Oh, that's the most adorable thing ever. He made you a whole necklace. Oh, I'd fall for him instantly.
I mean, all of you or just your neck? I mean, you both look great.
Smoochy, smoochy. Someone's in love.
Well, stop teasing him, Sokka. Aang's just a good friend. A sweet little guy. Just like Momo. Aang's just a good friend. A sweet little guy. Just like Momo. Thanks.
I'm so sorry, my dude. You got friend zone. Oh. 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 Wow, you're so swift. It's fearless.
Whoa there.
You laid an egg. Yeah, good. Actually, I don't know.
Lunch. Lucky for you, we came along.
Thanks. But everything was already under control.
Yeah, seriously.
Not to worry. Aunt Wu predicted I'd have a safe journey.
Oh.
But the fortune teller was wrong. You didn't have a safe journey. You were almost killed.
But I wasn't. All right, have a good one.
I guess.
And Aunt Wu said if I met any travelers to give them this.
Oh. Okay. What is
Maybe
it?
we should go see Aunt Wu and learn our fortunes. It could be fun.
Oh, come on. Fortune telling is nonsense.
What do you know? An umbrella.
Oh.
That proves it.
No, it doesn't. Look, I'm gonna predict the future now. It's going to keep drizzling. See?
Oh.
Not everyone has a gift, Sokka.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Appa. I bet Appa holds a lot of water in that fur. That'd be a big, shaggy dog. Wop, wop, whopping.
Aunt Wu is expecting you.
Oh.
Really?
I feel like he's just paid to say that. That seems like a lot.
My name is Meg, and I'm Aunt Wu's assistant.
Oh no.
Well, hello there. Hello. And you've got some pretty big ears, don't you?
Rude.
I guess.
Don't be modest. They're huge.
Well, Aang, it's very nice to meet you. Very nice. Likewise.
Oh, that little look back. Girl got crushed.
Oh, May! Aunt Wu says I'm going to meet my true love.
Oh.
He's going to give me a rare panda lily.
That's so romantic. I wonder if my true love will give me a rare flower. Good luck with that.
Is that the big ear guy who Aunt Wu predicted you'd marry?
Oh, I see. Oh.
Enjoy back.
Thank you, honey. Oh my god, she's adorable. Meng's cute. I like her. She kind of reminds me of me when I was younger. I was a little much too. So I don't know. I like her. I got soft spot for her. She seems like one of those girlies who just, you know, she's supposed to find love. She's a hopeless romantic. Maybe goes a little too far, but she's cute. She doesn't mean anything bad by it, you know. She's a good person. Hopefully.
So, what do you think they're talking about back there?
Boring stuff, I'm sure. Love, who she's gonna marry, how many babies she's gonna have.
Yeah, dumb stuff like that. Well, I gotta find a bathroom.
Aang, do not spy on her. That's personal.
So, do you see anything interesting in my love line?
Ooh.
I see a great romance for you. The man you're going to marry. Tell me more. I can see that he's a very powerful bender.
Yeah, boy. You're a powerful bender.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Your future is full of struggle and anguish.
Oh.
Most of it self-inflicted.
But you didn't read my palms or anything.
I don't need to. It's written all over your face. You then, come with me,
Rude. She's not wrong, but rude.
and I read the bone cracks to tell your destiny.
Wow, that's a big crack.
Oh,
I've never seen this before. Oh my!
does that just mean insta death? Like,
You will be involved in a great battle. An awesome conflict between the forces of good and evil. A battle whose outcome will determine the fate of the whole world.
Yeah, I knew that already. But did it say anything about a girl?
A girl? You want to know about love?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I didn't see anything.
oh.
Oh, look! I must have missed something. Trust your heart and you will be with the one you love.
Really? Thank you, Aunt Wu.
See, a little bit of fibbing isn't so bad.
My life will be calm and happy and joyful. Ow! That doesn't prove anything.
Well, I liked my predictions. Certain things
I
are
won't
going to
say
turn out
anything.
very well.
They sure are.
Why? What did she tell you?
Some stuff. You'll find out.
Katara, I get it, girl. I get it. If you think she is like telling you your future, I get it. But things can change and you can shape your own destiny. That's what's important. You can believe in fortune telling if you want to. I will never discredit anybody. But I think you need to take some accountability in your own life as well. I think that's the important part of it. Because you are the one who shapes your destiny. If you're going to believe in other people to tell you what it's going to be, then you're not out there doing, you know? Keep that one in mind, everybody. But on the subject of fortune telling, I've had my fair share of them. Maybe like a handful of times I've gone in, done that kind of stuff, like a psychic reading, all that stuff. I still remember one I got when I was like really young. I think it was like the first time I ever got like a fortune telling. They like looked at my hand, looking like a crystal ball, all that stuff. And I remember she told me that I was going to be a country singer, which should be fair. Maybe if I pursued that, probably could have. And then she also told me that I'd meet a man who would have like his name be like kind of something like a tree, like a willow or oak, something like that. And he would be the one that I need to pursue for some reason. She said she couldn't tell that it was muddled. Either it was to help with that career path or love. She said it was very tangled up, that it felt like maybe even both. And I wish I could forget it because like it's so like whatever, but like, you know, for me and similar to Mang, like I held on to that all these years. I have held on to it because it's kind of a fun thing. Like, has it ever came up or ever been relevant in my life? Absolutely not. Like, never happened. But it was fun and interesting. And like, as a young, impressionable child, I certainly still was like, oh, maybe he's out there. Maybe I will be a country singer. As a child who did not like country music, I was like, I could get the twang. I could do it. Which is probably why I'm so good at doing a country accent. Because I wanted to make sure I was ready. And then there's been a few other times, but that's the one that like stuck with me the longest and the most, because I was just a young, impressionable child who, you know, wanted direction and to believe in something. And I think fortune telling, psychic, whatever you can put however much weight you want to in it. I think at the end of the day, you have to remember there's your own accountability, and that, you know, there is a danger, because obviously you shouldn't be spending money that you don't have. And the problem is, a lot of people who do go to psychics or mediums, fortune telling, are usually people who are very down on their luck or troubled, that maybe going to see a therapist might be the better option instead of spending money they don't have. And potentially, not all, but some psychic mediums kind of upcharge, and they try to sell you things like, you know, magic candles, things like that, stones that have to be recharged every week, so you have to keep coming back to them and get a new stone that's charged. And it can be very predatory. So I don't think they're bad. I think they can help people and help them find maybe a direction in life. But at the end of the day, if that's something you needed, I think going to a therapist might have been a better idea, if you're not just going there for fun times and, you know, if you don't have the expendable cash. So that's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts. You are welcome to believe whatever you want. I would never fault anybody for having, you know, faith, or if they've had their stories come true, then so be it. But that's where I sit on this matter.
What's with the sky?
We're waiting for Aunt Wu to come and read the clouds to predict the fate of the whole village.
Oh.
Aang, don't you think that cloud looks like a flower?
Huh?
Hi.
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, Katara, don't you think that cloud looks like a flower?
Shh! You just shoved her! What the hell is wrong with you? Aang!
Cumulus cloud with a twisty nub coming off the end of it. The village will not be destroyed by the volcano this year!
Since I got you here, there's something I want to tell you. I like you, but more than normal.
Oh my god, he actually said it and she just didn't hear. Oh, that's so sad.
Hi, Aunt Wu. Sorry to bother you.
Anytime.
About this man I'm supposed to marry.
Oh, honey.
Is he gonna be handsome? Oh, I hope he's tall.
Ah, you want another reading?
Yes, please.
Oh.
And then you'll have your third great-grandchild before quietly passing away in your sleep.
Oh! Your third great-grandchild before you pass away in your sleep. Wow! I'm so surprised that they like said that to Katara, and that's like her fortune.
Well, there's this girl.
I think I know who you mean.
Aw.
You do? And you're okay with it?
Of course I am. And to tell you the truth, I've been picking up a subtle vibe that she likes you too.
She does?
Oh yeah, she's crazy about you. All you have to do now is not mess it up.
No!
Well, how do I do that?
Sarka, you have a big misunderstanding.
If you want to keep her interested, you have to act aloof. Like you don't really care one way or the other.
Well, okay.
Hey, Aang. I was wondering.
See you later.
Wow, that kid is good.
Oh
All right, what is it?
Should I eat a mango or a papaya for breakfast tomorrow?
Papaya.
Oh, I hate papaya. Oh, hey, Katara. I didn't see you there. Hey, Ann.
Oh.
That's okay. I'm busy with my own stuff.
Poor baby.
So, papaya.
Uh-huh. Would you like some?
You know me. I don't really care what I eat.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, then.
Make this stop. This is painful.
Oh, a panda lily. Did you see that? Excuse me. Where can a guy find one of those things?
No, it's because of the fortune by Aunt Wu that she'd get a panda lily. Oh my gosh. Oh, the drama.
Don't tell me you believe in that stuff too.
Well, Aunt Wu hasn't been wrong yet.
Oh,
Why should
boy.
she be wrong about love? There, on the rim.
Why do I see red down there?
Oh no.
Oh.
Aunt Wu was wrong.
Well, still take the panda lily. I mean, you came all this way, and then you can still warn everybody. Seems like a waste of a trip.
Those people all think they're safe. We've got to warn them.
There's
Wait,
no
so
time to
that
walk.
means somebody
Grab
came
on.
up here to get a panda lily, and they're like, Aunt Wu said it's fine, and then just ignored that? We need to have a talking to that man because he is oblivious. I have never seen like a volcano. I know there's like the one, like the bad one in like the US, but like I've never really like been to one. I've never really seen magma besides like in videos. So it's kind of interesting seeing it here. It's, I don't know. Magma's like the forbidden touch thing where it's like, I want to touch it at some point. I know I like burn my hand off, but it's so tempting when you see it in videos when it's like cooling down. It's just like, I want to touch it. It's like, it makes me think of like candle wax, you know, where like you want to touch it because then it gets all like solidified on your hand. And like, I don't know, for me, like I feel like you do the same thing where it just like crust around, but no, it would like burn your finger really, really bad. Granted, so does candle wax, so don't do that with candle wax either, but it's like a million times worse than candle wax. It's the forbidden candle wax. No, get away. I don't want to talk anymore. No.
Hi, Katara.
Can you believe she won't let me in? And after all the business I've given her?
But she doesn't even charge.
I know, but still.
Aunt Wu was wrong about the volcano.
Sokka, you tried to convince me she was wrong before. It's gonna take an awful lot to change my mind. Oh no.
Everyone, that volcano is gonna blow any second.
Please listen to us. You are all in danger. And we have to get out of here. You can't rely on Aunt Wu's prediction. You have to take fate into your own hands.
Look, can your fortune telling explain that?
Can your science explain why it rains?
Yes! Yes, it can!
Sir? Why would you ask that? That's so weird.
We're taking fate in our own hands. First, I need to borrow Aunt Wu's cloud reading book.
Oh, is he gonna change the clouds with his airbending? Oh, that's cool.
We don't want anyone to hear us. Oh, I didn't see you there. You don't like me, do you? Of course I like you. But not the way I like you. Oh, I guess not. It's okay. It's just really hard when you like someone, but they don't think of you that way. I know what you mean. She's beautiful, by the way. Huh? That Water Tribe girl. Don't worry. You're gonna meet a great guy who's gonna completely fall for you. I know it. Thanks. Wait, don't you want this? How did you know? I've kind of been stalking you. Oh, thanks. I guess.
Well, it worked out pretty well.
Aunt Wu, look! Something's happening in the clouds.
That's very strange. It shouldn't. Oh my!
Oh. That's very on the nose. Wow, we work fast. Okay. We do have more earthbenders. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just that one twin.
Dig faster! Dig faster!
Everyone needs to evacuate! We'll cover you when it's safe!
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, that's not good. Bro, what? That's so cool.
Man, sometimes I forget what a powerful bender that kid is.
Wait, what did you just say?
Nothing, just that Aang is one powerful bender.
I suppose he is.
Girly pop. Catching the feelings.
But I hope this has taught everyone a lesson about not relying too much on fortune telling.
But Aunt Wu predicted the village wouldn't be destroyed,
Oh boy.
and it wasn't. She was right, after all.
Yeah.
I hate you.
It's okay, Sokka. Everything's gonna be alright.
You didn't really see love in my fortune, did you? You just told me what I wanted to hear.
I'll tell you a little secret, young airbender. Just as you reshape those clouds, you have the power to shape your own destiny.
Aww.
Goodbye, everyone! It was so nice to meet you! Take care, Meg.
Take care. Floozy.
Oh my god, girl! Paloozy! Okay. So this is where our little actual like romance of Aang and Katara starts here. Because Aang obviously already has a crush on Katara. That is well established by this point. But Katara like hasn't really recognized Aang as like a potential suitor. She just kind of friend zone him badly. Like really badly. Like, oh, I felt so bad from the start. She's like, Aang is a good friend. And I was like, oh, my dude. Granted, I think it's important to say, you may feel like you are in the friend zone. It is possible to get out of the friend zone, okay? It may feel like a death sentence, but it's not, okay? It's not. You will feel the vibe when you aren't in the friend zone anymore. I assure you. And I definitely think if you are a more masculine identifying individual and you're trying to go after a more femme individual and you feel like you are in the friend zone, let her, them, however they identify, if they're the femme, let them come to you, okay? Because I assure you, you may feel the vibe. Let them feel it, okay? Let the femme feel it, or else you're gonna ruin the friendship. And if that's not like a deal breaker for you, like, oh, I don't want to like lose them in my life because I really enjoy our friendship, then like if that's not like there and you're like, no, I want them to be mine, blah blah blah, then like end the friendship because you never want to be friends, right? There's my piece. Where like Aang definitely is like, I don't want to ruin this with Katara. Like, I like her. I really enjoy her as a person. I want her around. Like, I don't want to mess that up. And Katara is now starting to, you know, realize because somebody said it to her and kind of knocked her on the head. And she's like, yeah. She says like, Aang's a powerful bender. But she kind of asks Sokka again and she kind of like, it hits her. She's like, wow, like, I have never considered like Aang as an option before. Like, I just didn't consider the fact that like I could have feelings for this person. Like, and sometimes that's all it really is. It's just seeing somebody in a different light. So I love that like big kind of pan around like moment we have a Katara there. She's like, oh, like it's so cute to like just see that look on her face. It's definitely a look and feeling I have felt before. Especially as someone who like identifies as like demisexual, that's definitely like a feeling I have felt where it's like, oh, like I did not consider like that before. Like, yeah, I just saw you as friend, and it's like, oh, wow, okay, like yeah, I guess. It's a wild feeling. So not saying that like Katara is, but it's that feeling where it's like I just never considered this option before. And like even like upon her hearing like, oh, a powerful bender, she didn't even consider Aang, which is not like a bad thing or anything. And it's not like a knock towards Katara. It's just she's like, oh wow, like whoever will I meet in my future? When it's like, oh, I didn't even consider the fact of like who is in front of me right now. Like, huh. And you know, like he's the Avatar. Like he has so much else going on. Like, why would you consider him? Like, it's crazy. But like, you know, he's there. So I don't know. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I think it's adorable. Mang was a fun character. I love her little pigtails. I wonder if she ever comes back. I'm gonna guess no. That'd be kind of cute if she did. I don't know, like a little like check-in with her, see how she's doing. Maybe she becomes like a fighter or something. That'd be cool, but I'm gonna guess she probably doesn't come back ever. She seems like a silly little character. And since we really only have like till the summer for all of this stuff to happen, I don't feel like there's enough time for like Mang to grow and like learn about her. So a little bit sad, but it's okay. I'm sure she's gonna live her best life, and we will just assume that she has met her person and she's doing awesome. But this was an interesting episode. It definitely got me thinking, because there are just people out there who really like live and die by like their horoscopes, you know, astrological signs, fortune telling, palm reading, all that stuff. And I think at the end of the day, more power to you. I don't think that's believing in that stuff is wrong. I think as long as you aren't letting it control your life, because there's certainly some things where it's like, don't go outside today, you know, and it's keeping you from living your life. Because you're like, I'm going to get into like a car accident today. And it's like, well, I feel like maybe if you hadn't read that, you wouldn't be more paranoid. And now that you're more paranoid, you may end up, you know, like stopping your car or something and causing an accident, you know, kind of the stuff that like Sokka was alluding to in this, that like, yeah, if you wear red shoes every day, you are most likely going to meet the person you love while you are wearing the red shoes, because you're only wearing red shoes. So it's an interesting episode. I think it has a lot of kind of like thought behind everything. But if you kind of look at all these people living in this village, they are happy. And it seems like our fortune teller also kind of, I don't want to say she's fibbing, but she's doing kind of a good job. I feel like she's kind of putting in people's like emotions and kind of obviously what they're looking for into account. Where if you just tell them like, oh, I don't see any love in your future. Aang was super sad and he's like, oh gosh, like I guess I'm not going to. And she saw that and she's like, oh, I do see love in your future. Yes, yeah, it's here. Where it's like, obviously he wants that in his future. So to tell him he doesn't have love in his future is to shut that part of himself down. And obviously she doesn't want to do that. If somebody wants to go out and look for love, then let them. Tell them somebody is out there for them. And at least then they're looking and they're open. So it's interesting. It's kind of that delicate line thing. And especially when you're also dealing with Aang, who is a child, like you can't shut him down like that. Like he has his whole life to live. So this episode, it gives me a lot to think about. And I kind of still like Wu because of that. Like I don't feel like she's like necessarily wicked. And we also learned from Katara that she is not charging, at least not charging Katara. So she's not really doing it for money. It's just kind of like security, and like I'm sure she gets gifts from people too. So like it overall seems like she's helping these people. So I don't think she's a bad character. She's not like, you know, preying on them for cash or stuff. It seems like she has somewhat of a gift and she's just using it to secure a place, help these people out. So, I mean, it seems like they've lived very peacefully for 20 years and not had any problems. So Sokka like coming in here all hot and heavy and being like, she's lying to you, this is all bad. Like, you have to kind of stop and take a step back and be like, it's been 20 years. These people have been, for the most part, safe, healthy, and the volcano has not destroyed their town. So I think we're better off just letting them be. Like, there doesn't seem to be any Fire Nation people here, like nothing. Like, let the people be. Leave them alone, Sokka. So that's kind of my take on it. I'm super curious to hear what you guys say, because I feel like it was chill and Sokka was just kind of like lashing out. Granted, did Sokka say anything wrong? No. But like, I don't think Sokka needed to like intervene and like butt in as much as he did. But that's what Sokka does. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me. It was a really good time. And I'll see all you floozies later. Bye.